Alright, so this is my fifth entry for my entrepreneurship reflection blog. This week, um, I've kind of been rushing to put all the pieces together. I know in this class, we don't have a requirement to start like right now, but the reason I'd like to start my business next week um, and to actually begin talking to customers on Saturday is because that's just it's a new start of the new month, and I would like subscriptions to start for that entire month. My model doesn't require that, but it's something that I really want to get done, and I think it's good to kind of be motivated to start right now. Also, I'm not going to be living at this location for in very long. So in 2 months, we'll be moving to a different location. I will still service and work with the people here, but I want this to be a kind of test run and an exercise to prepare me for when I go to our new location, which we're going to be at for a year. We signed a year lease for. And because it's closer, it'll be customers that I will serve and be around more frequently. And so I really want to have a good first impression over there. So I'm going to start with my trial run here at where I'm at. This week, I remember the video, watching the video and thinking how much that person really cared about the people that he was servicing and working with, and that really made me kind of open my mind to that idea, and it really made me want to start asking people what they thought would be a good price for this. And I talked to a couple of homeowners here in Beaumont, and I kind of have discovered through those conversations what matters to them. And it surprised me how much things were repeated. People talked about wanting to have a service to wash their bins, and that's something that I definitely want to do, but I'm not going to do right now, just because I don't have the infrastructure or the funds to finance that. But that made me thinking about getting investors for the future. When I do have a strong clientele base, then I may start approaching certain individuals asking for investment. And I would promise them a certain percent return within probably a year long investment, so a short term investment. And I would use their money to buy the kind of equipment that I need to provide that service for people. And in my mind, I was thinking of a power washer. So I would get investors' money, use it to buy a power washer, use the power washer to wash people's bins, and collect the money back from them, pay off my investors, and then also have this inventory, which would last me even longer and allow me to service and continue to reap the profit after. That was an idea that I think I'll pursue, but it's kind of a long-term goal right now. This week I also set up my Facebook for the hands-free bins. I also set up I did the email last week, but I designed a flyer that I'll be printing out today, and tomorrow I'll be going door to door advertising and leaving these flyers for individuals. I keep trying to I keep worrying about it not working out this week, but that really doesn't matter because the business is a long term venture. If I don't get all my customers now, then I might get them in winter, which is going to be a big deal. That's kind of a huge selling point. Right now, I'm practicing for the summer, but during the winters, there'll be the highest demand for it because now it's not just if you forget about it or if you don't want to do it. Now it's cold outside. It's freezing cold. There's like 2 feet of snow. I don't want to take my bin out, and that's when I can market to that and be like, hey, I'll do it. and hopefully I can get more customers then. I really like the studying from Harvard. They talked about marketing and the essence of it and having that marketing plan. And I think some of this I wish I could have utilized a little earlier, but I will definitely be continuing to utilize it as I develop, especially as I move to different kind of sub markets. What's really interesting is my clientele is divided between days of the week because different sections of the city I'm in have trash picked up on different days. And I have a map of all that, and I have all the schedules. And so I have a unique opportunity of targeting certain audiences or certain sub markets and being able to work exclusively with them. And when I'm ready to like move to a new market as well. And that's really fun because I can learn from what I did wrong in the first market, and ideally the next market will be even more better, or I'll be able to provide the better service for them. And because they're so similar, these two locations, they're both in this city, and there's not really that much difference between these geographic locations. I'm hoping that I can just continue to improve, and I don't need to change too much from sub-market to sub-market. I think that's everything for this week. I'm getting really excited. Next week, I'll be telling you how contacting went, how many responses I got, and how many subscribers, how many people decide to subscribe to the service, and how the first day of work turns out. I'm really set a big a block of time to be able to accomplish the task, and I'm not afraid of that part, but I'm really hoping that I do get a good number of subscribers, but we'll see.